This is Beaufort. Coastal village. Thriving waterfront. Historic community. A natural refuge. This is Beaufort. Board and batten. Metal warehouse. Cemetery. Stained glass windows. Broad Street Station. Blue porch ceilings. Backyard buildings. Commercial spaces. Street side porches. Sturdy brickwork. Modern clapboards. Sidewalk textures. Cedar shingles. German shiplap. Courtyard places. Skyward ridgelines. This is Beaufort. Since Beaufort's establishment during the colonial period in 1709, advances in infrastructure have been a primary driver in the growth, development, and change in the character of the town. Beaufort flourished as a center for boat building and fishing, a result of its ideal geographic location in a time when maritime transportation dominated. Protected by barrier islands and with a deep natural channel, Beaufort served as a safe harbor for ships as they rounded Cape Lookout, and its maritime infrastructure, homes, and businesses grew rapidly along the waterfront. For much of the 19th century, Beaufort relied on ferries and other water traffic for transportation to mainland areas. In its isolation, Beaufort becomes a natural refuge and small-town escape from the larger cities. In 1908, rail access to Beaufort was developed and the extension of the railroad ran down Broad Street. The connection of railroad support structures, warehouses, and manufacturing buildings began to insert some industrial properties into the town, bringing with them jobs and new opportunities. Highway 70 ushered in the age of the automobile to Beaufort in 1927. Vehicle traffic on Cedar Street grew, and the traffic patterns of vehicles and pedestrians are altered significantly, which is still evident in the neighborhood and demographic patterns today. As Highway 70 continued north, commercial development pulled businesses away from the historic downtown in order to better take advantage of the state highway. In the 1970s and 1980s, parts of Beaufort were demolished and redeveloped under the umbrella of urban renewal in the hopes of stimulating the town's economy. In 1974, the original settlement of Beaufort was added to the National Register of Historic Places, protecting it from urban renewal and potential large-scale demolition. Highway 70 and other infrastructure development over time have brought dramatic changes to Beaufort. Highway 70 currently divides neighborhoods, is a barrier to pedestrian and bicycle traffic, and it forms a cultural and financial boundary that isolates people and hinders neighborhood continuity. As the Gallows Channel Bridge is completed, Highway 70 will be drawn out of the historic district and rerouted to the north. There is potential for historic connections to be mended and the possibility of new dynamic crossroads in Beaufort that take advantage of the variety of existing building types, reflect the history of the town, and respectfully develop new ideas. This is Beaufort.
It'll take me 30 minutes to walk my dog because I'm running into everybody I know. Everybody's friendly. Their porches are out near the streets. It's fabulous. And that's what I mean by our way of life. Everybody knows everybody, and we want to preserve what we have.
Every city that's really considered a fantastic city, even in our country, has open space and has great parks.
When I came here, I took pictures of different aspects of this community and sent it to places, the 5 different places I'd worked for in Virginia, and said, we tried to do this for years and could never obtain it, and I got it all right here.
How can the Beaufort community best utilize their current resources to meet their changing needs? Do the current plans meet the needs of the community? How can these sites fit into Beaufort's vision for the future?